Okay, here we are. We're back with the second installment of how to use Twitter to get more followers and in turn turn those followers into buyers of your music, or just to make it so that you get more exposure for what it is that you're doing in the music industry right now. Now, in the previous video, we were talking about MC Hammer and using him as an example, and I was saying, if you want to go in and get followers, to get people who are actively watching what it is that you're doing, the best way to do that is well, first let me tell you that the number one mistake that I see people doing, taking or making, is they'll go in and they'll follow the guys like MC Hammer or the big name guys. And I'm using MC Hammer because he is someone that everyone can identify with, no matter what genre you're in, no matter how old you are or whatever. Everyone knows who MC Hammer is, right? That's why I'm not using someone like Elvis Presley or Bob Costello or 50 Cent or Jadakiss, or Prince, because not everyone may, well, Prince, yeah, but not everyone may know those names. MC Hammer is a pretty universal name. But the number one mistake that people make is they'll go in and they'll find someone who is a celebrity or who has a lot of followers, and then they'll start following that person. And that really doesn't do you any good. You don't want to be following this person. You want to have the people who are following that person follow you. Alright, do you get that? Do you see how profound that is? You want to get the people who are following this big name individual, who are following the MC Hammers, the 50 Cents, the Billy Ray Cyruses, the Madonnas, the Britney Spears. You want to get the people who are following those people to follow you. And more specifically, if you're a pop singer that sounds like Britney Spears, or who has a sound that is similar to Britney Spears, and you think that her fan base would like your music, then you really want to have her followers follow you. Do you understand? Because now you're lining up your target even more precisely. You're getting people who are into the genre of music that you're into, who like a particular artist who you may sound like, or you may have a similar style to. So now the chances of them following you, as well as keeping up to date with what it is that you do in regards to music that you put out, in regards to tours and concerts that you put on, and in regards to buying your music, the chances are so much more greater now, because you're talking to an audience that particularly understands you. Alright, it makes no sense for you to have, if you are, and I'm going to stay within the genres that I spoke about initially, which was country and gospel hip hop. If you're a gospel hip hop artist, it does not make any sense for you to go in and get followers or people to follow you who will never buy a gospel hip hop artist, because they're, let's say they're lovers of country music. Or by vice versa, by the same token. Let's say if you're a country artist, it makes no sense for you to go out and get people who love gospel hip hop and only gospel hip hop, because they really can identify with what you do as a country artist. Alright, so here's what you want to do. You find the guys like the MC Hammers or the Billy Ray Cyruses or whoever it is. Go in, find out who's following them, okay, and then ask those people to start following you. Alright, and you can even follow them. Follow these people, because what will happen, what you'll see is, and there I am right there, Music Biz Center. That's my son Tyler. We're in the radio station, actually. This is my morning radio show, WCLY, which is here in Raleigh, North Carolina. But you'll get at least about 20% of the people who you follow will follow you back. So let's say if you go in and you follow 100 people, 20 of those at least traditionally will go back and add you as a follower, so they'll start following you in return. Do you get it? Do you understand? I mean, it could be a little bit complicated if you let it be, but it's really basically simple. This is one of the Nintendo Wii characters. I love that. But that's the thing. You want to find those guys who have an influence within your genre, alright, and then find the individuals who are following them, and then follow them or get them to follow you in some way. Alright. Now another thing is, that's the number one thing, is if you're gonna follow people, follow influential individuals, okay, or individuals that are within your genre or within your market. The next thing is find the power movers and shakers like the MC Hammers. Find out who's following them, and then try to get those individuals to follow you. The third thing is make constant updates. Go in and tweet constantly, okay? And you can do that just by going to your home page. You know, once you set up a Twitter account, it's pretty easy. Go in, set up your information, and then just go in and I mean, this thing can only hold 150 lines, I think it is, of text. All right, so just put in something like, you know, recording new CD. Then remember, always remarketing, ABM. Put the title of your CD if you know what it is. And then also, we'll be selling it on our site. And give them the name of your website. Now, to make that link live, make sure you put the HTTP in. Alright, // then www dot. Alright, so for instance, recording new CD, we'll be selling it on our site www.sellmusiconlinelikecrazy.com. Alright, which is a real course of ours, Sell Music Online Like Crazy. That's one of our courses if you want to learn. If you like the information that you get in these online marketing videos and you really want to get some juicy information, then you need to get that course over at sellmusiconlinelikecrazy.com. Sellmusiconlinelikecrazy.com. But that's how you do it. Alright, now don't really, when you're putting up posts, don't really spam it. I mean, you should be putting up, it takes you about 2 minutes to put up a post, if even that. If it takes you more than 2 minutes, then you've got a real problem. But go in, put up posts, put up at least 2 or 3 posts a day. You can even do this from your phone. There's applications that you can get. If you go here, I think it's the settings, you can go in and or devices, add devices. You can go in and do this from your phone. So while you're on the train, if you're riding the train home, or if you're stuck in traffic, you can go in and put up a quick post real quick. Or if you're at the movies and you're waiting for the movie to show up or whatever. Alright? Be pretty active. Let people know what's going on in your life. If you're recording a new CD, go in, tweet about that. If you're in the studio, go ahead and tweet about that. Read some of the other posts. Let me get rid of this. Read some of the other posts that you find up here, and just find out how people are using this thing. It's pretty cool, you know. So these are some of the people that I'm following. Go Girls Music, that's a good friend of mine. Of course, Music Biz Center, that's us. Art Damage, that's another good buddy of mine. So, you know, just go in, and Ed Dell, this is an internet marketing friend of mine. This guy is superb. He really knows what he's doing when it comes to this stuff. So just go in and follow some of these individuals. Alright, put up posts, make it really informative, tell people about what's going on in your life. You know, just picked up my kids from school. It could be something as simple as that. People want to know what's going on. Trying to get a deal at, you know, MCA or whatever. Trying to get a deal at Sony. You know, we're trying to get so and so to listen to our music. Heading down to Nashville. I had a friend of mine call me up the other day, or one of our followers. He says, "Ty, you know, I'm heading down to Nashville." He's from Nevada. What are some of the products that you have that I can get, that I can buy from you? Alright, so I sent him over to musiccontracts101.com. He brought a couple of products, and then he gave me a call when he went down to Nashville, and he said, you know, I brought your industry yellow pages, which is basically it's a music business phone book that we carry. And he's like, you know, it really helped. I'm glad that I was able to get it before I got down here to Nashville, because it put me in contact with a lot of the right people that I needed to get in contact with. So let people know what is going on with you. All right. Also, when you set up your Twitter account, and I talked about this in the very first video, the very first one, not the first one, which is the, you know, continuation of this video, or the prequel to this video, but the one before that. Make sure you go in and put in some meat. Let people know a little bit about you. Put your URL in here, which is whether it's back to your MySpace page or whether it's back to your artist page. And do that. Alright, so hope this video was informative. Make sure you visit our website if you want more information on marketing your music online, www.musicbizcenter.com. Make sure you sign up to get a free profile, because we give you a free website. You're able to upload your music, upload your videos, watch other artists, watch other people's videos. We get a lot of A&Rs and managers and producers and things like that that stop by the site, so make sure it's definitely worth worth your while to have a profile on musicbizcenter.com. And if you want to know about how to market your stuff online, your music, get a copy of Sell Music Online Like Crazy. Go to www.sellmusiconlinelikeCrazy. This is Ty Cohen, your music business coach, and I'm out of here. Peace.